What's up, folks? Music lovers, CD lovers, YouTubers, video watchers. I got another one here for you. More of these fun little discs that make music that I am absolutely in love with and into. Only a couple to show off this time, but a little bit to add at the end as well. So I'm going to get right on into it. These were actually late birthday gifts for me. My birthday was this month, and these were sent by people for birthday gifts. First and foremost, I have the soundtrack to Wayne's World. Now, I was asked what my favorite soundtrack to in the '90s was, and it's kind of hard to say, but this album is so freaking great. I mean, I got this as a kid. Primarily, we got it. A lot of us got it for Bohemian Rhapsody. It was our first taste of Queen. My first taste of Queen. Bohemian Rhapsody actually hit the radio because of this. But this whole album is pretty much just no frills rock and roll. It's got Black Sabbath with Dio. It's got Cinderella. It's got Bullet Boys and Eric Clapton. There's a couple forgettable songs on here. The Bullet Boys, Rock Candy. Honestly, the only reason it's forgettable is I don't remember where in the movie it actually was. This is one of those movies where I know inside and out, and I don't remember where that one is. And the Eric Clapton one, Lovin' You're Lovin', is an okay song, but it was almost like a filler, so it was kind of forgettable in this soundtrack as well. It's got a couple of the covers done by Tia Carrere, Cassandra, and her band Crucial Taunt in the movie Ballroom Blitz and Why You Want to Break My Heart. And notably, it's missing the cover of Fire that they had done. I don't think there's actually a recording of that out there. And another song that's actually missing is Everything About You by Ugly Kid Joe, but I'm assuming that was probably a record label issue more than anything. But this whole soundtrack, like I said, is no frills rock and roll, and I absolutely love it. And again, this is probably one of my favorite movies of all time, Wayne's World. It might be right up there. It might actually surpass the number one spot, but it's really hard to make a list anyway. But I did have this on cassette. Didn't think I'd ever really be getting it on CD, but I love it. And honestly, this goes right along with the CDs albums that you would get for just one song. And I myself, and like I said, a bunch of other kids got it for Bohemian Rhapsody because that was our first taste of Queen. And now the second one here, this, if you'll pardon the pun, is one of my holy grail CDs. The Benedictine monks of Santo Domingo de Silos chant. There was a time in the 90s, kids, that we were all into Gregorian chants. There was the band Enigma that used Gregorian chants in a couple of their songs, but then there was this release. I remember this being hyped up, something fierce, in Rolling Stone magazine. I'm really dating myself with these references, I'm sure, but when it was hyped up, I went to, wait for it, Strawberries, which is a defunct record store, and they had a whole display of this, and I bought this on day one because I fell for the hype. And it's beautiful. You don't have to be a religious person. You don't even have to know Latin to just be able to listen to these straight up Gregorian chants. They were probably recorded in the monastery. This is from the 90s. Like I said, I got it on release day. Now here's the cool thing is, check this out. The insert in this copy here, if I can get it out right now one-handed, the insert actually has an order form for a t-shirt or hoodie or monk habit, if you will, for 1995 back then. Now, it would be really funny if I were to actually try to order one of these because this is actually still in here. But, of course, I won't. I'm just going to keep it in here because it's a really cool thing to have in there. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention as well that I'm not going to actually put up on video because I don't want to have to go get them from her. But my daughter just turned 16, and she decided that she wanted to start collecting music physically, originally because she doesn't want to have to pay for Apple Music or have us pay for Apple Music for her again. That's cool. Originally she was talking about vinyl, but she and I both decided CDs would be a way to go. Now, a lot of newer artists, she and I actually went to Barnes & Noble when I was looking for something, and she was surprised to see some of her favorite artists, the new artists who I don't know, are actually putting their music out on CD. So I was able to get her a CD player and some CDs for her birthday. I did get her one of the newer artists, Chappell Roan. I don't know anything by Chappell Roan other than I think Pink Pony Club is the song. I don't remember, and don't come at me. I'm an old man, all right? But she's also a theater kid and loves musicals, and I've been paying attention to the musicals that she likes. So I was able to get her the original Broadway cast recording of Little Shop of Horrors, School of Rock, which incidentally is the play that her high school put on that she was actually in. So I got her the Broadway cast recording from that, one of my favorite movies, one of her favorite musicals now. My mother actually got her the Broadway cast recording of Hamilton. So my 16-year-old daughter is actually getting into physical music media, and she's absolutely thrilled to have the CDs. And I'm probably going to be getting her more also. I don't know how much more I'm going to get for myself or for her, but she does want to take a trip to the mall again and go to Barnes and Noble and check some stuff out. She did get birthday money, and it wouldn't hurt for me to go and check some stuff out too, and maybe see what Barnes and Noble has, and maybe even look for some Funko Pops. I've kind of gotten bit by the Funko Pop bug, but that's a different story altogether. Anyway, here's some more of those fun discs that make music that I'm into and that she's going to get into as well. Like I said, I'm not going to grab hers and put them on video to show everybody. But thanks a lot again. I do hope people are enjoying these. The last couple I've put up have gotten some good amounts of views. So like, subscribe, stay tuned for more. Again, more daily content coming in all sorts of forms. I'm putting more music up, and I'm still doing those shorts. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.